Hi guys, Karen here. Haven't been long out of the tub again. It's Friday night. I do take a bath more than once a week, but I always take one on Fridays, I think. I'm gonna take my new Ozempic. I got my 1 milligram. I guess I figured out finally what that is, the strength. But it's been a sad week. A woman about 1.5 miles away had my dog in her yard. He wanders, and she started feeding him, and I think she wanted to keep him, but then she realized he didn't want to stay there. He wanted to come back home, and she put on Facebook that he was in her yard, and she was worried about him. So I went over there, but I can't get him in the car. He's like almost 100 pounds. So I just, talked to him, and he came home. Then he went back to her house again, and then she put it on Facebook, or she sent me a text, said he was there again, and but she's feeding him, and she gives him a blanket to lay on, and he's just like a stray dog. But I love him. I fed him for like 2 years, and I bought him a house that he wouldn't use. I've put flea medicine on him and all kinds of things. But anyway, the third time she said she was afraid of him, but I think she just wanted to keep him, and she realized he wasn't going to stay. So I tried to get him to come home, but he wouldn't come. And so she called the dog catcher, and I didn't think that would work because he's pretty fast and pretty smart, but they put a lot of food in the cage that night, and he did get in the cage. The dog catcher, to make a long story short, the dog catcher took him back to take to the shelter, and they did lie to me. I went over yesterday, and they said that he jumped out, but found out from my neighbor that went and asked that they put him in the shelter, but they forgot to close the gate, and he ran out, and now we don't know where he is. And he was last sighted on the other side of town, which is probably about 10 or 12 miles from where I live. So the shelter is maybe about 3 miles from here. So he's walked a lot, but he went the wrong direction. So I've just been real sad yesterday and today, and I've driven over there. I've got a whistle from my neighbor to call him and everything, but I can't find him. And we've had all these storms, and it's supposed to go down to 0 here in a couple days. So I'm just real worried about Blue. I still haven't gotten over my cat dying in October. And my husband almost dying, but he's doing fine. But he could have. He had cancer and everything. He is cancer-free. That was the one good thing that happened this week. The pathology report showed that he has no cancer. They took out his bladder and his whatever. I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, so he's got a bag at the side that he goes to the bathroom. Pees, not poops. Prostate. Anyway, and I was going to show you last week that I got my new Ozempic, and it's a green box, and it's 1 milligram, and I saved an old box to show you the difference. This is the old one, which is 0.25 or 0.5, but this is the 0.1, so I don't have to give myself 2 shots anymore, just 1. And I haven't lost any more weight. I'm still about 171. I'm not eating right lately. I've been eating junk, ice cream, and I've been eating some eggs. I had cereal yesterday, but today I don't think I had breakfast. But anyway, we'll do this today. And I had never seen this one, so we'll open it together. Oops. And again, that's the 1 milligram. And I guess it opens the same way, but I only have 4 needles instead of 8, 6. 6 is the other one. And instructions, which I don't read them because I've known pretty much what's going on. And here's the needles. And for my cousin Debbie, it's just because I'm going to do a different amount. See, there's just 4 instead of 6. And I'm sorry, I'm just kind of out of it today. The pen looks the same, but I guess it might be a little fatter. We'll see. And I'm pretty much sure that it's going to be the same deal. Let's see. It's a little bit bigger, looks. And 5:31. Oh, this is good till 5:31:26. I was going to say, ooh, not very long, but my cat's meowing. I don't know why. My husband just went to bed, so I guess she's feeling lonesome. And I don't have to give myself 2 shots, so that'll be nice. And I don't know how much you can see. Hope not very much because I'm fat still. 171 is not too bad, but most of it's in my legs. I've always had fat legs. Now they're not so much fat, but they got a lot of skin. You pay to lose the weight because I got a lot of wrinkles. And, I'm not sure where I'm going to put this. I guess I'll just put it about here. It hasn't been hurting much. When I put it real high or real low, it kind of hurts. So if you kind of put it like in the middle of your thigh, and I'm going to shake this up. Shake, 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 shake. I'm a little bit nervous because I feel like it's going to hurt. I wonder if these needles are the same size. I hope so. I'll have to get one out of my other pack and check and see. Everything looks bigger. Uh-oh. Sometimes big is not good. I'm a little bit nervous. Ozempic people are going to fire me. Not that they hired me. I just hope it doesn't hurt. Okay. I guess this just goes single patient use only 1 milligram. So I'm assuming that it's just going to stop at the 1. Okay. Yeah, it just stops at the 1. So it's not a dual purpose. That first one, it does 0.25 or 0.5. Okay. Now, I don't want to be scaring anybody because these don't really hurt. And when it does hurt, it's just like a little pick. But it's just because it's new. But I'm going to do it. Take off the first cap. Evidently, it's the same as before because then it's got a second cap. Ooh, it looks bigger. It does look bigger. Does that look bigger? Maybe. It looks bigger to me. Oh. We'll check it in a minute. All right, I'm going to put this in. And I just had a bath, so. Okay, don't hurt. Please don't hurt. No, it didn't hurt. I felt it, but it didn't hurt. Okay, I'm going to push the button. I think I did everything right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It didn't hurt. Well, yay. Ah, ooh, ooh. It hurt when I rubbed it. I guess you shouldn't rub it like that. And I'll put the caps back on. I need to show you that my bottle, how many caps I've had. Well, now I scraped myself a little bit. I guess where the hole was when I rubbed it, it kind of made a scratch. So that's what happened. It wasn't the needle. It was me, dumb me. I'm gonna put a clean one on there to make sure I don't get an infection, because you can get a bad infection. I told you my daughter, oh yeah, that's better. My daughter did one of these, but she put it in and then she decided that's not where she wanted, and she took it back out. She had cleaned her spot, and I guess she thought that where she put it was still a clean spot, but it wasn't. And she used the same needle. She got a real bad infection, and she had to be in the hospital, and they had to dig out. She's got like a hole this big on her leg, and she didn't get sepsis, but she almost got sepsis, and so that was really bad. She had to have infusions and everything. So you really, really need, I mean, this is serious stuff. Even though they trust you to do it to yourself, you still have to be very clean. And yeah, my leg is okay. I'm going to get you that bottle real quick so I can show you how many needles. Hang on, you'll see me. Hang on. This is my bottle of needles. That's how many needles I've had since February 14th. So I'm going to put these in here. And you know why we're doing this, because we don't want anybody to get stuck. So I'm putting them all in the bottle, and then I guess I'll just have to tell the trash people that I did it. There goes another one. Oh, and I forgot to measure it. They look, I'll never get that out of there. It does look bigger. It does. I'll take a fresh one out and a fresh one of the old ones and see. But that's my needles. But first I'm going to put this away because I don't want to lose it, because it's not cheap. We always refrigerate it. And I always make a notation when I did it. I do it on Friday. And today is 1/12. I guess I don't need the year. If I don't take it for a year, I'm going to be 226 again, probably. I have a feeling that this doesn't stay with you forever. I don't know. But I hope it does. Let me see if I can get a needle. Hang on. I guess my needle's right there. There must be yeah, there's a needle in here. I just want to check and see if these needles are the same size, because I have so many extra needles from before. And I don't want to get them mixed up. Whoops. I'm already going to get them mixed up. Here's my new needle in the right hand. And here's one of my old needles. I think they're the same. I don't know. It seems okay. New, old. I guess they're the same. Silly me. Well, So I've got 3 needles left and 3 injections left on my Ozempic 1 milligram. Yay, I didn't have to do 2 shots, but I scratched myself. Well, I am a crazy old lady. Please pray for my dog. I hope my dog comes home because it's so cold out. It really is cold. We're in Alabama, but it's going down to 0. Well, I don't have anything else to talk about right now, but I just wanted you to know that I do like the Ozempic. I'm glad that I've lost 55 pounds. I haven't lost anything for a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks now, but I'm 171. Oh, my husband is 6'6", and he weighed about 214 before he had his surgery, and now he weighs 187. I told him, I said, you're doing everything you can to weigh less than me again. Because he did used to weigh less than me, and I'm 5'3". That's not real good. But he stays thin. All right. I will talk with you next week or maybe sometime during the week. But hopefully my dog will be found. But thank God that my husband's better. And I hope everybody does well during all these storms because it's going all across the whole United States. And my brother lives in Montana. It's going to 50 below. So I guess 0 is pretty good for me. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Love you all, and have a good week.